Hi everybody, welcome back to the Moose. And we're going to get in just a little bit of rhythm now with the new product, the Lauren acoustic guitars here on Music Moose. And the first thing we're going to do is, this chord I like to use a lot in bluegrass. We're going to start with our left hand first, and let me just show you this formation. It's just a great G chord that I like to use a lot in bluegrass. It just has that bluegrass sound. And how I'm fingering this is I'm placing my pinky is fretting just behind the third fret on the first string, and then my ring finger is fretting the second string just behind the third fret. So you have those two fingers fretted like so. Now the index is coming down on the fifth string fretted just behind the second fret, and the middle finger is fretting the sixth string just behind the third fret as well. We put them all together, and do a little strum, and we have the G chord. Okay? Now, these chords on the guitar, they might feel a little, they're going to feel a little bit different, but after you play these formations for a while, they'll fall right underneath your fingers with a little practice. And also a guitar sometimes might fret just a little bit. If you have a good fretting banjo, like I'm a banjoist, a banjo will fret really easy, whereas most every guitar I've played, I don't care what kind of guitar they are, they tend to fret just a little bit harder than a banjo. So what's going to happen is you're going to start to build up some calluses on your left hand, which is a good thing, actually. It helps for better pull-offs and other techniques on the guitar, banjo, or whatever you are pursuing. So let's start with that again, this G chord formation. Now we're going to go on to the right hand and we're going to do a little strumming. Now, this strumming and this rhythm is really a lot to do with the wrist of the right hand. So to start out, what you can try is just bend your wrist just a little bit, like you see there. Sort of bend it in to you, and then just naturally just let your right hand fall against those strings, and just totally relaxed at the bottom. So you can, that's all sort of in that wrist, just letting it fall. Okay, and sort of the forearm is going down a little bit as well, and then that wrist is following through. It might take a little while to get this down. But again, once you get that motion going of that wrist, then try coming back up on those strings as well. Again, the forearm is starting, and then the wrist is following through. If you can just keep that wrist as loose as you can. It's almost, you can even just shake your arm out like this. Just nice and, again, just leave it curved. Leave your wrist curved and just shake it. Your wrist is free. All right. Again, you're just holding that pick just enough. So, and I'm not putting. There's no force on my wrist. It's just kind of floating free. And you can just bring that in. If you keep that motion going, just bring it in and just let it fly against the strings wherever it is. You don't even have to fret. Don't be afraid to hit a guitar. That's what guitars are for. You don't have to be timid with them. And let them go right out. Don't be afraid to hit all those strings. So again, you get that wrist going. Just start hammering on those strings. Try to do it evenly. Of course, you start out slow. again, get that wrist just as loose as you can. And we're going to go over a couple more strumming techniques here and a couple more lessons. So we'll see you next time, everybody, right here on the Moose.